Have you ever wondered why some people seem destined to struggle financially, while others effortlessly amass wealth? The answer lies not in luck, but in their mindset. Their poor money mindset keeps them trapped in a cycle of scarcity, preventing them from achieving financial freedom. It's not about where they're from or their education level. It's about the limiting beliefs that hold them back. So if you find yourself feeling stuck, it's time to look inward and identify the 10 money mindset mistakes keeping you poor. By understanding these common pitfalls, you can transform your financial future. Keep watching until the end, because the last one will surprise you. You don't want to miss it. Number 1, they focus on earning, not growing. This first mindset is all about perspective. Here's how it breaks down. Poor people often think, I need a job. This statement implies a sense of desperation and lack, which becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Their priority is just getting any job to make ends meet, rather than focusing on developing valuable skills and assets. In contrast, wealthy individuals think, I need skills and assets. This mindset emphasizes growth, investment, and building long-term wealth. They understand that true riches come not from a temporary paycheck, but from acquiring valuable skills and assets that generate income over time. One key way to break free from this mindset is to shift your focus from earning more to growing your wealth. Instead of constantly seeking higher-paying jobs, invest your time and energy into developing valuable skills that can generate income through multiple streams. This shift in focus will help you move away from a paycheck-dependent mindset and towards a more proactive wealth-building mindset. No. 2. They are afraid of taking risks and avoiding changes. For poor people, fear often takes the driver's seat. The fear of failure can paralyze them, leading to inaction and missed opportunities. They cling tightly to what's familiar, even if it's not serving them well. Comfort zones become prisons, restricting their ability to grow and evolve. On the other hand, wealthy individuals embrace calculated risks and are open to change. They understand that failure is just another excuse to learn and adapt. In fact, they view losses as valuable lessons, not setbacks. Instead of letting fear dictate their lives, they take control by planning, calculating risks, and being prepared to learn from any outcome. The key to overcoming this fear of risk is to reframe your perspective on failure. See failures not as defeats, but as stepping stones to success. Start by setting small goals that stretch your comfort zone and gradually build up. Each time you face a fear and conquer it, you'll gain confidence and resilience, preparing you for bigger challenges on your path to financial freedom. 3. They trade time for money. Imagine two individuals, one who works hard but isn't particularly smart with their money management, and another who utilizes their time and resources effectively to multiply their wealth. It's like having a valuable asset that you keep trading away without getting anything substantial in return. That's what it means to trade time for money. Poor people often work tirelessly, putting in long hours at their jobs in exchange for a steady paycheck. However, they rarely focus on maximizing their financial resources or investing in ways that could generate passive income. They tend to work harder instead of smarter. Now, there's nothing wrong with hard work. It's admirable and often necessary. But when it comes to finances, there's a point where working smarter can yield far better results than working harder. Wealthy individuals understand this principle deeply. They focus on leveraging their time, skills, and money to create passive income streams that keep generating revenue even while they sleep. They might own rental properties, invest in stocks, or create digital products that provide ongoing income without requiring their constant attention. The key to breaking free from trading time for money is to start small with time management. Even dedicating an extra 30 minutes a day to managing your finances or learning new skills can make a significant difference. Utilize tools like calendars and to-do lists to organize your day efficiently. Then, expand your focus to exploring passive income opportunities. Consider starting a side hustle that can eventually grow into a full-fledged business. Remember, it's not about stopping hard work. It's about being strategic and intentional with your time, so that your efforts lead to greater financial rewards. Number 4, they spend before they save. Do you find yourself constantly swayed by the allure of new gadgets, trendy clothes, or the latest entertainment? These desires may bring temporary happiness, but they can also lead to a cycle of debt and financial instability. When poor people see something they want, especially in our era of buy now, pay later options, they often feel the need to acquire it immediately. They prioritize instant gratification over long-term financial stability. This habit can trap them in a cycle of debt and financial stress. In contrast, wealthy individuals practice delayed gratification. They understand that financial discipline and patience can lead to greater wealth and financial security. They carefully consider the costs and benefits of each purchase and avoid impulse spending. To break the habit of spending before saving, start by creating a budget that outlines your income and expenses. This will help you track your spending patterns and identify areas where you can cut back. Set financial goals, both short-term and long-term. Having clear targets will motivate you to save more and spend less on non-essential items. Next, cultivate patience. Avoid making impulse purchases and give yourself time to consider whether you truly need the item. If you still want it after a set period, you can decide to buy it. Remember, true wealth isn't just about money. It's about financial freedom and peace of mind. And that starts with smart spending habits. No. 5. They blame the system instead of adapting. Instead of saying, "How do I win in this system?" they say, "The system is rigged against me." When faced with financial challenges or societal issues, poor people often resort to blaming external factors or the system itself. They become victims of their circumstances, believing that the world is against them. This mindset prevents them from taking positive actions to improve their situation. On the other hand, wealthy individuals see challenges as opportunities. They understand that the world doesn't owe them anything, and that success requires adapting to the existing system. They actively seek ways to navigate the system to their advantage, whether it's through legal tax strategies or by identifying underserved market needs. To overcome the victim mentality and adopt a success mindset, focus on what you can control. Develop a sense of ownership over your actions and outcomes. Take responsibility for your choices and be accountable for the results. Then explore ways to leverage the system to your benefit. Learn about tax strategies, government programs, or community resources that can support your goals. Lastly, cultivate resilience. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learn from any setbacks. Remember, true success often lies in adapting to the current system and finding ways to thrive within it. No. 6. They avoid financial education. Imagine walking through life without a map, without any guidance or knowledge of the terrain. That's what it's like to navigate financial decisions without any financial education. Poor people often neglect financial literacy. They don't read books on wealth creation, watch finance content, or seek advice from those more experienced. Instead, they rely on luck or outdated information. This lack of financial education leaves them unprepared to make informed decisions about saving, investing, or planning for the future. As a result, they might find themselves trapped in cycles of debt, low savings, or poor investment choices. In contrast, wealthy individuals prioritize financial education. They understand that knowledge is the foundation of wealth and take proactive steps to enhance their financial literacy. They read books, attend seminars, and continuously educate themselves about personal finance, investing, and wealth creation. To start improving your financial literacy, begin by educating yourself. Dedicate time to learn about basic financial concepts like budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. There are numerous free resources available online and at your local library. Once you've grasped the fundamentals, expand your knowledge by reading books on personal finance and investing. And lastly, ask questions. Reach out to mentors or financial advisors who can guide you on your journey to financial freedom. Remember, the first step towards financial success is education. By investing in your financial knowledge, you'll be equipped to make better decisions and pave the way for a brighter financial future. Number 7. They care what others think. Picture this. You've always dreamed of starting a unique business, but the thought of what others might say holds you back. Or perhaps you want to pursue a passion project, but fear the potential embarrassment if it doesn't succeed. In a world where social perception often seems like a driving force, it's easy to let others' opinions dictate our choices. For poor people, caring too much about what others think can hinder their progress toward financial success. They might feel ashamed or embarrassed to take financial risks or pursue opportunities that are unconventional. Instead, they often conform to societal expectations, leading to a life of mediocrity. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, have a different mindset. They understand that not everyone will understand their choices, and that's okay. They focus on their goals and aspirations, knowing that external opinions shouldn't dictate their life. To overcome the fear of judgment, start by building self-confidence. Believe in your abilities and trust your decision-making skills. Then challenge negative thoughts and reframe them in a positive light. For example, instead of thinking, "What will people say?" think, "How can I make this work?" Next, surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your growth and celebrate your achievements. Remember, true success comes from pursuing your own path regardless of others' opinions. By cultivating self-confidence and surrounding yourself with the right people, you can break free from the limitations of caring too much about what others think. Number 8, they have no long-term plan. Similar to not caring what others think, poor people often lack a long-term plan, living paycheck to paycheck without a clear vision of their financial future. They fail to establish specific goals or develop strategies to achieve them. This lack of direction can lead to a lifetime of financial struggle. Wealthy individuals, in contrast, have a long-term vision. They establish clear financial goals and develop strategies to achieve them. This forward-thinking approach allows them to make informed decisions and stay focused on their desired outcomes. To create your own long-term plan, start by setting financial goals. Determine where you want to be in 5 or 10 years and break down those goals into smaller, Actionable steps. Create a timeline for each step and hold yourself accountable for meeting those deadlines. Then develop strategies to achieve your goals. This might include investing in properties, businesses, or stocks. Next, stay flexible and adaptable. Be prepared to adjust your plan as circumstances change and new opportunities arise. Remember, a long-term plan is not a rigid roadmap. It's a guiding light that can lead you to financial success. Number 9. They don't network or seek mentors. Imagine you're on a journey to learn a new skill or solve a complex problem. Would you prefer to go it alone or seek guidance from someone who's already mastered that skill? For poor people, they often prefer to go it alone, missing out on the invaluable insights and connections that mentors and networking can provide. They might shy away from reaching out to successful individuals, fearing rejection or feeling unworthy. This mindset limits their growth and prevents them from accessing the knowledge and opportunities that others have readily available. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, understand the power of networking and mentorship. They actively seek out individuals they admire and learn from their experiences. They ask questions, seek advice, and build relationships that can open doors to new opportunities. To improve your networking skills, start by joining industry-specific groups or attending events where you can meet like-minded professionals. When reaching out to mentors or potential connections, be respectful and genuine in your requests. Express gratitude for their time and expertise and be prepared to offer value in return. Remember, building meaningful connections takes time and effort. Don't expect immediate results. Instead, focus on nurturing relationships that can provide mutual support and growth. Your network is indeed your net worth. 10. They think money is evil. This final mindset is a belief that money is inherently evil or corrupting. Some may even believe that rich people are greedy, or that wealth comes at the expense of others' suffering. This mindset stems from a lack of understanding about how money works and the values that drive wealth creation. For poor people, this belief can lead to feelings of guilt or shame when it comes to financial success. They might believe that pursuing wealth is selfish, or that they don't deserve to be rich. As a result, they limit their own earning potential and financial growth. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, see money as a tool. They understand that, while it doesn't buy happiness, it can provide financial security and opportunities to make a positive impact. They believe that wealth creation is possible through hard work, smart decision-making, and a willingness to take risks. To shift your mindset about money, start by challenging your beliefs. Ask yourself where these beliefs come from and whether they are truly accurate. Educate yourself about personal finance and wealth creation to gain a deeper understanding of how money works. Then cultivate gratitude for the abundance that exists in your life. Focus on the blessings you already have rather than constantly feeling like you need more. Finally, redefine success for yourself. It doesn't have to mean being the richest person in the room. It can mean living a life of purpose, happiness, and financial freedom on your terms. Remember, money is just a tool. How you use it reflects your values and character. In conclusion, staying poor is often the result of ingrained money mindsets that hold us back. These mindsets can limit our earning potential, prevent us from taking risks, and cause us to make poor financial decisions. By recognizing and challenging these mindsets, we can break free from the cycle of poverty and pave the way for a more prosperous future. So which mindset has been holding you back? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful videos on financial education and empowerment. Together, we can build a brighter financial future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep hustling, stay curious, and never stop chasing your dreams.